Hi, this is Greg Hague. I am so excited to be with you here today. For 35 years, I have been listing and selling real estate and using what I call these maverick real estate strategies. I'd like to talk to you not about one of the strategies today, but I'd like to talk to you about how I develop these strategies. For every idea I have, I apply what I call the RIBS test. And that RIBS test is relevancy, inevitability, believability, simplicity. Let me give you an example. When I decided that I wanted to be dominant in the luxury home market, I came up with an idea. It was the private home marketing plan. I thought high-end sellers would probably love the ability to sell their home without open houses, without MLS, without advertising, just to get it done quickly and to get it done privately. So I came up with this plan called the Luxury Private Home Marketing Plan. The idea was this. The idea was to go to luxury sellers and to say, I can sell your home quickly and for a higher price, and I can do it privately. That is, with no MLS, no open houses, no advertising. Essentially, nobody would know except a few buyers. What I told them was, think about this. Put yourself in a buyer's shoes. Wouldn't you absolutely love to have the ability to see homes, big buck, luxury, very special, custom homes before they were ever introduced to the market? What if somebody came to you as a buyer and said, hey, just give me your name, give me your number, and every time I get a home, a luxury home, a super custom home that meets your criteria, I will call you. You can be one of the first to see it. I thought buyers will love it, and sellers would love the fact that I had a list of buyers, and that as soon as they listed with me, over the next few days, I could introduce their home to these buyers in a private, non-MLS, non-open house, non-advertising way. It worked magnificently. As soon as I offered it in the town of Paradise Valley, people started listing with me, and within 1 year, I was the dominant luxury home market. Now, why did it work? Because when I thought of it, I applied the RIBS test. Was it relevant? Was it relevant to sellers? Would it be something that luxury home sellers, big buck people that were used to and guarded their privacy, would this be something that they would consider relevant, that they would like? And I thought, absolutely. Second, could I make it seem inevitable? Could I make it seem like an idea that every luxury home seller would love? I thought absolutely, and here's why. Because every seller, whether they're luxury home, medium price, or low price range, every single seller wants two things. They want to sell their home fast and at the highest possible price. And I knew that I could convince sellers that if buyers felt like they were seeing a home for the first time, that it hadn't tracked days on the market, that they'd be willing to pay more, that they'd be more excited, and that they wouldn't look back and say, gee, all these people have rejected this home over all this time. I knew I could make it seem like such a good idea that it was an inevitable idea, something that everybody would be doing in the luxury home market in the future. Third, could I make it believable? Absolutely. I thought, I can make this believable. What is believability? It's simply, could I convince sellers that when buyers are knowing they're seeing a home for the first time and that it hasn't been on the market a long time, that they'd be more excited, that they'd be more inclined to pay a higher price? Absolutely. The way I made it believable was simply putting sellers in buyers' shoes. And I said, wouldn't you be willing to pay more for a home that nobody'd seen, that hadn't been on the market 9 months? They all said absolutely. And lastly, did it meet the simplicity test? Absolutely. It's simple logic that buyers are willing to pay more for a home that hasn't been on the market a long time. It's simple logic that high-end sellers would love to sell their home without the normal drill, without the open houses, without the ads, without the MLS, without the loss of privacy. So when you're trying to come up with these maverick ideas to dominate your listing market, apply that RIBS test: relevancy, inevitability, simplicity, believability. This is Greg Hague. Hey, come on over and join us at realestatemaverics.com, where we're writing the playbook on how you can win in real estate.